as long as like I know at least like I'm morally in the right when I'm doing something, and I have like good like I know 100% that I'm Gucci. Like if somebody else thinks that I'm not, it won't affect me. So as long as I know I'm good, somebody could drop as many hate comments as they are. But if I'm doing like what I want to do for fun, I know I'm not doing anything wrong. Then
and that's the thing. These haters,
no way it can affect
they're
me.
not taking into account like moral things like that. He just doesn't like you because you are because of insert whatever BS excuse.
Because I'm a Guggen sellout.
Yeah,
that's why he doesn't like me.
So we all good?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. The only problem is we bought the fish cup holders and we got some old crusty can. It's kind of pissing me the frick off.
I'll fix it.
Would you get that crusty can out of here, man?
It's like stuck in there.
That's some horse crap, man. The frick do we think we are?
Well, please turn those Mountain Dew labels around, though.
Yeah.
Because we have still not heard a damn word from Mountain Dew, so I refuse.
We'll hit them with all the unhealthy ingredients on the back.
Yeah, you should. In fact, you should
Yeah.
bleep out when we say Mountain Dew. That way, we're not even giving them any actual word love. But while you guys are working on all that, welcome back to another episode of Fishing After Dark with the Beard and the Badge, featuring Norm today.
Normie.
A.K.A. Fishing with Norm, Luke Norman, whatever. Do you mind me saying your name?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Is that one of those things like you...
So what do you think?
You can say my address too if you want.
Well, I mean, some people I feel like don't want you to refer to them like by their name. They want you to refer to them as their like YouTube name. I know that's how it is with me. Like I wouldn't want people walking around calling me Lauren. You know what I mean? Because everybody would be like, "Wait, what?"
It's kind of weird that we're like.
What are you looking at me like that?
I don't know. I was trying to understand what you meant, but
Well,
you got like a secret identity going on. What the heck's up with that?
We just don't want people to call us by our names anymore. It's only
right,
YouTube
exactly.
names.
That's kind
Don't
of
call
the
me
thing.
my name.
Come home to your wife. She's like, "Hey, Lauren." You just don't even acknowledge.
Yeah.
it.
Call
Call me LOJO.
But yeah, welcome back to another episode. Another episode with an in-house guest. We definitely are falling in love with this format rather than trying to Skype with somebody or be on the phone with somebody. It's just freaking lame, man, at the end of the day. But, okay, before we dive into this podcast, we have to do better about this, Badge. We need to read an Apple podcast
open
review
that up.
or at least a couple or something.
Who you been listening to? Jocko.
Oh, I'm all over the freaking place, and I've lost our podcast. But if you guys follow us on Apple Podcasts where you can like leave a review, if you leave a 5-star review and then write something, it may get read on the air if my phone would ever pull it up, because the service out here is just it's definitely iffy.
On a side note, while LOJO's looking this bull crap up, it's hotter than freaking Hades in this piece.
It's probably a solid 88 in here right now.
Yeah.
And that's at night. So
It's 80. We're all sweating. There was no activities taken beforehand, I swear.
activities.
Yeah, no activities. We're all...
I don't think this is going to pull up. I'm going to be honest with you. I do. This is one of those moments where my phone just doesn't want to work, and we'll have to try again later in the podcast. But so since we have you here, Norm, you got here to us like early afternoon, right after lunch, right?
Yeah.
So you were doing some pretty interesting stuff in the mornings. What does a typical morning for Fishing with Norm look like? I mean, I know besides the obvious, like, okay, we get up, we go fishing, we film. I mean, everybody knows that, but like, what did you do today
Morning
before we
routine.
saw you?
Morning
routine from the moment you open your eyes.
Walk me through it.
We woke up.
Okay.
Shoot, what did we do? We got the rods and reels ready.
Okay.
We went to Walmart because it's what we always do because we always forget things.
Right.
I bought a bubbler to keep the fish alive.
Okay.
Bought
Because you were
Pokemon
trying
cards.
to bring me a fish today.
Yeah.
That was kind of the goal.
Yeah.
We're not going to spoil whether or not that happened, but
Yeah, it's rough.
okay. So you bought a bubbler. You got some Pokemon cards. Is that what you said?
Yeah. A lot of Pokemon cards.
Oh, really?
It was a find.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, my.
We went fishing, caught like a 23-pound bag today. So it was a decent day.
Decent day. That's better than any bag I've ever caught in my life.
Yeah, he just made us look like the worst.
Well, it's the lake. I got to get you guys to the lake.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
guys will be able to do it too.
Clearly we do.
Well.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I went to Bass Pro Shops. I bought sand fleas, and then I drove here.
Ooh. Any squid?
And squid.
Let me ask you
in
this. This
general.
is kind of like a rising topic of these days that we're living in. What are you listening to on the ride? Podcast, music? What's
Silence?
Like
What do you
I just tried in
prefer?
silence. Well, actually, my truck window is smashed in, so I can't listen to anything. It's just a constant thud of the air like coming.
no
through my
AirPods,
window.
nothing, man?
I
You got to
think
get
I
over
think that's
that.
illegal.
That's illegal, man.
Yeah.
You can't
Whoa there.
ride down the road
Well, look,
with
man,
earphones in.
Okay, so I don't want
Back
to
the
blow
blue,
my
man.
cover or anything,
Come
but
on.
your boy's driving a 03, man. I don't have freaking.
Don't have FM radio.
I don't. I got tapes, dog.
Oh shoot.
No, but I'm repping some off-brand AirPods, and I'm jamming out. And I haven't been pulled over but like 3 times.
Well, now we got every police officer in the southeastern region of the United States looking out for you now.
Yeah, look out for
03 Chevy Silverado.
Look out for a silver F-150 that's got the back right tail light broke out.
Hey, but it still works though, so I'm still technically legal.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So morning routine. That sounds about like the rest of us. You just wake up, think of some nonsense to do, or maybe you have a plan. Go film it. Some of it's going to go right. Some of it's going to go wrong.
It's just kind of like, what problem can I create this morning, and then you solve it. It's kind of how YouTube works, I feel like.
Or and sometimes, how can I make this problem worse? Because I think that happens a lot too. You know what I mean? For us, like with pond stuff and swamp stuff, lately it's been like there's been so much work done and money spent, but just so much failure. It's just fish are dying, like
I did
dams are
step on my
collapsing.
camera today, so that also
And you got robbed, man.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, a lot's happened. It's just things break.
Yeah.
It's just
Gotta
it's
love
a
your
part of
attitude. Gotta love your attitude about it all.
Can I ask you something, man?
Yeah.
Did you stage that? Was that bullcrap?
No, it was 100%.
Be honest, man. I want you to be really honest.
I
Be
mean,
honest with the people.
To be honest, if I staged it, I would have had to crash into everybody else's windows too, because it wasn't only my truck. Like the whole hotel parking lot, people had smashed in windows.
Didn't they have cameras? Like, isn't there
the cameras? I went in. I think the lady who worked at the hotel was like in on it, because I went and told her that my truck got broke into, and she just did not care.
inside job?
That is sus, man.
Yeah, and then I was like, dude, I parked right next to a camera. When I was driving up, like Yakback told me, that street's a little sus, so just be careful.
Yeah.
And I parked right next to a camera, but the camera's facing inwards, like towards the building and not out towards the cars. So
You were in Miami, right?
like West Palm, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. West Palm, man. They're moving that product over there.
And the
It's like
the
a
crazy
senior
thing is,
neighborhood.
too,
It's like an old people neighborhood.
They're moving that
anyways.
product, man.
Go
You got to be
ahead.
careful, man. They're trying to break in cars, man.
they were going through everybody's glove boxes too, so I think they were trying to like find weapons and stuff. Like they really,
Yeah.
Damn.
it just so happened that my 87S3 was just sitting in the back seat and he saw it. So, but we had 2 of them, so it works.
Jeez.
Ah,
Not
dog,
trying to
man.
flex on you, but
Well, we had the 87S3 and then we wanted to get the other one. So
The
they
new
stole
one?
they
The
stole
new one?
Yeah.
okay.
So they stole the worst out of the 2, which kind of worked out. My GoPro was literally sitting in the passenger seat and never took it.
Yeah, nah, that's like an 8.
it's
That's not a
a
9.
Yeah,
so
that's not even a 9.
I
Forget
can't move
that
any
thing.
product with that piece of crap.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
It's all good.
That's crazy, man.
It's all good.
Yeah, so
Yeah, if you're watching right now though, and you robbed Norm,
you are just a
No, right?
you were the scum of the earth, man.
you are just a piece of crap,
Yeah.
big time.
If
And, you
yeah.
didn't even steal his GoPro. Didn't have the dignity to steal his GoPro.
If
too.
if we find you, we're gonna all wear chest mounts and just beat you into the ground.
Of course, this is all hypothetical. We're not actually gonna.
Yeah, and I'm
Threaten
honestly
assault.
scared of whoever did that. So please don't talk to me in public.
Okay. Speaking of talking in public, do we have a timer going? By the way.
It started at 9:43, so we're cooking, man.
Oh, we're just okay. We're just hitting it with the normal time.
Straight off the dome, baby.
Speaking of, don't talk to me in public.
Oh.
Does that kind of lead us right into what we're talking about today?
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, we don't. Here's the thing about podcasts, guys. If you don't know, we try to set a certain tone, like topics and stuff that we want to talk about, and then we just kind of go from there. Like this isn't. It's planned to an extent, but once we get talking, it really just whatever's said is said. So, but today, talking to Norm as he got here, he kind of had an encounter recently, I guess, with somebody, and it just got us to thinking about haters. Is that what we call people? Like that just no matter what you do on YouTube, you're gonna have some, and some are worse than others. Obviously, like you figure like only 1% of the people watching your videos are actual haters, and then only 1% of the haters are like epic, like pieces of shit.
Like vocal.
haters.
Yeah.
Vocal. Like there's a lot of people that will hit the thumbs down. Not even a lot, like maybe 50 or 100 or at the most.
Yeah.
But then out of those, you've got 1 or 2 that are just scumbags. Like they just.
Yeah.
Anyway, so your encounter to kind of give us a complete play-by-play of what happened here, because you had an encounter with a hater, which is kind of rare to run
For
into.
Norm, especially.
Well, it's really rare for you.
Oh,
but
in
it's-
public. In public?
In public,
that-
but
yeah,
it
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
like
Oh.
it. it was kind of a confrontation, but not really. I didn't. Somebody else who worked there like told me
Oh my
that the
gosh.
dude did not like me. The dude didn't say anything. I literally walked. It was the guy actually when we were filming yesterday. The dude who came up and said, "Can I help you guys with anything?" It's that dude who hates us.
Really?
Hates? What
So,
classifies hate?
anyways,
Yeah. Okay.
let's-
We could give us a whole rundown here,
So-
man. Give us the whole rundown.
This all started this week. I in Bass Pro Shops, there's like a pool pond for children, like 12 and under.
Heck yeah.
So I bribed the manager lady up front of Bass Pro Shops. I said, if I bring you an energy drink,
Oh, dang.
can I fish the pond for video? And she was about it. So I went and
Nice.
bought her an energy drink. I came back like 30 minutes later, and I gave her the energy drink, and she's like, "You're good." I went
dang.
back there and I caught 2 bluegill out of it, but then her manager came, like within that 30 minutes, like showed up. So he was a new acting manager, but he's still like not the general manager. So he shows up, and then
Right.
I'm catching bluegill, and of course, right when I catch the second one, I unhook it and I drop it on the ground.
Oh.
right
There
as
it
she's
is.
walking by.
Just nice little like fish slap on the ground
Yeah, I
and
was
everything.
like, geez.
They make a very certain sound when they hit the ground.
Yeah, not the time to do that. And it's just,
Okay.
anyways. So he comes up to me and he kicks me out. I just get kicked out of Bass Pro Shops, like escorted out, like me, Zayd, and
What's
I
he
think
say?
Nick
Was he
Nichols.
very like?
Yeah, he's like, get out now.
Oh dang.
And I was like, because I know everybody at Bass Pro Shops, which is why I could just be like, hey, if I give you an energy drink, can I go fish a tank?
Now
Right,
this
right.
isn't the guy. This isn't the hater, right?
No, but this
Okay,
is
okay,
why
okay,
the,
just
the
making
other
sure.
dude just really hates me
Gotcha.
now is when we were in there filming, I think he was checking on us.
Yeah, he was
But,
super rude too.
Yeah, he just
Like he
does not
knew
like
what
us.
he knew
Yeah.
what we were doing. We were making a video in front of a not live bait, in front of like a little bait fridge, with all the frozen mullet and sand fleas and
So weird,
stuff.
man.
So I was walking out of Bass Pro today to buy
Okay.
more of that for the video, and I'm walking out, and the 2 like managers up front were like, "That dude hates you,"
Yeah,
and I was like, "Why?"
yeah.
Because he's like the head of the fishing department.
Oh,
And,
okay.
but I go in there all the time, and the other fishing manager told me I sold out like all of their like fishing kits and stuff. So I know
Yeah.
like when we go in, it obviously helps.
Yeah, they're
Bass Pro
benefiting,
Shops.
of course. Yeah.
And I'm sure that somehow helps him because I know at Bass Pro Shops they get paid based on sales too. They get bonuses.
Okay.
So I'm sure us going in only helps them. But they
Wait,
just hate
why would
us.
he hate you? Why did was there a reason? It was
Like,
just he
I
hates you.
I'd assume it was from that, but he wasn't even working. So I think he
Yeah.
just straight up hates me.
He maybe
Yeah.
just heard about it and then like just
Yeah.
assumed you were just a piece of crap kid or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, because I was there. Me, Norm, Zayd were there, and we were. I'll say you were a little loud, but it's just like YouTube.
I'm always
YouTube loud.
loud, yeah.
There was also nobody in there,
Yeah.
so it was
Yeah.
like there was nobody around, and he was just like standing behind us. He just stood there for a while, said nothing, and then all of a sudden he was like really like loud. Like sometimes an employee would be like, "Hey, can I help you guys with anything?" Like in a helpful tone. This guy was like, "Can I help y'all with anything?" You know what I mean? Like that rude, like,
Yeah.
what are y'all doing here type thing. And Norm's just totally cool, just like, "Oh, no, we're just looking at stuff." And just goes back to the video.
But the
Good
weird thing
Lord,
about Bass
man.
Pro too is I know the GM now. I know all the managers. It was just that one, the GM wasn't there, and he actually was the one who gave me the idea. He's like, you should go fishing in this and like post a video on it. Like the overall manager in
Oh,
charge of all
wow.
these people.
Yeah.
It was his idea, and it was also his idea for us to like, we basically bartered people outside of Bass Pro Shops. We like tried to buy their lures after they bought them for like more money.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
he's the
That's
one who's
funny.
pitching me these ideas. He'd be like,
Dude,
that'd be
that-
funny. So he loves the videos, but
Yeah.
some of the employees there, like 2 of them, and I'm cool with like the other 30 or 40, but 2 of them just hate me, and I don't get it. But some people just.
That's what I like about you, though, man. It's like you have the right to do what you're doing, but you're not like
Yeah.
an absolute a-hole. Like when you got kicked out, you're like, you know what? I have the right to be here, but I
Yeah.
don't want to cause a scene.
Is that what you said?
Yeah, no. When I got kicked out, I was like, your boss told me I could fish here today.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah.
I didn't know, but he was like being really super rude about it.
Yeah.
And like I was just like, yeah. Like I talked to your GM, he said it was cool, and he was like, no, I'm the acting manager now, and he's in front of 2 employees, so I feel like he had to do his job. or
Right,
whatever.
he was
And I was like,
flexing a
all right,
little
we'll leave. We don't want to cause any problems, and we had already got the video done
Yeah.
anyway. We were literally filming a TikTok and then leaving.
Right.
So,
TikToking it out.
yeah, even though I'd
TikToking the
never
heart out.
post on TikTok, but I
Yeah.
thought it'd just be cool to pretend like I was a social media.
Yeah, just save it
Yeah.
to, you know.
Yeah.
Till next
Can't
year.
Go
Camera
follow Fishing with Norm on TikTok right now.
What's your name on TikTok?
Just fishing with Norm. We got all the handles, man.
Dang,
On
man.
every platform.
Unsubscribe from YouTube and just go straight to TikTok.
Yeah, I would
Is that the
prefer
move?
my TikTok. I'm switching all my content to TikTok focus.
No, he's not.
you go.
Dude, all the people who take that serious.
Yeah, he's joking, for
he
God's
is
sake.
pouring his heart and soul into that channel,
guys-
which is popping, man. Congrats. That's
Yeah.
sick.
Phil's
you.
doing good, man.
I appreciate
Doing really
that.
good. Summertime coming in, big time for us.
Yeah.
So, okay, so that guy, the day I saw him, he was rude, apparently. But you never actually had any words with him, luckily. Right?
No, I don't think anybody in person has ever really been like, I know people in person. What's really crazy is a lot of people from my high school who did not mess with me in high school, like at all. Because in high school, like my senior year, I was like a noob fisherman. Like I was fishing red lightning line on like a spinning combo trying to throw a frog, man. Like I had no clue what I was doing. And I wish people would have like taught me, but nobody wanted to fish with me. And now it's crazy. Like all the people who like, made fun or, didn't want to hang out with me are like, dude, my DMs from like probably 50% of the people from my high school are like, bro, I knew that you were going to like make it. Like, let's go fishing sometime. Like, and then the other half I know just like talk trash still. And I think they're just jealous, but
yeah, man, I'm jealous of you.
Yeah, true.
To be honest,
I've
been using fake accounts to just blow your comments up with major hate, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
That makes sense.
Jesus.
I've just been hate.
Well, the whole thing got me and Badge thinking, like, have we ever, because you meet a ton of subscribers, obviously at events, you meet them at ICAST, Bassmaster Classic, we meet them out and about all the time where I live. I mean, we see people literally every time we go anywhere. We'll run into tonight at dinner, ran into somebody. I mean, we were always running into somebody, and we don't even mind it at all. But we got to thinking, have we ever been like face to face with a hater? You know what I mean? But a lot of times, like you wouldn't even know because I'm sure a lot of these people are such punks, for lack of a better term, keyboard warriors. But when they see you in person, they're like, oh, hey, whatever, LOJO, Norm, whatever.
Yeah.
But there was this one time at a lake. And we're pretty sure we encountered like one of our haters, or maybe not our, but mine. I'm not sure if he's a hater of Andrew, but he was with me. So, do you remember this?
Oh, I remember. I was scared that we were gonna get into some sort of physical altercation.
Yeah, this was the tension got really high here. So let me break this whole thing down. Okay. So we pull up to the ramp. This is a very small lake, okay?
Yeah.
And not everybody has access to fish it, okay? So we pull up with the boat about to launch, and we're like, we're rigging in the boat and stuff, so we're taking our time. There's nobody out there. This other truck pulls up, and they had a little John boat?
Yeah, it was a good little aluminum boat.
Yeah. Okay, so a guy and his buddy pull up, basically right next to us. And as they're pulling up, he looks at, are you good?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was
I thought your microphone just broke off.
playing.
broke off. Yeah, sorry.
It's normally
That's
me
on
doing that, so that's the funny part.
Yeah.
So as he's pulling up, his window's down, driver's side, and out the window, it was out the window, right, as he was pulling up?
Yeah, he just was like passing us.
Passing us to kind of like cut in front of us to launch their boat because they were ready to go and we were still messing with the
Yeah,
boat.
we were rigging.
Yeah.
He pulls up and he's like, I'm trying to get the tone right here.
It's just like this. You LOJO?
And it wasn't even, I don't even think it was like that. It was like, LOJO. Like he was acknowledging that, I know who you are, but I'm not excited to see you.
Nice.
That was the vibe.
Yeah.
Because me, I'm just, when somebody says LOJO, I'm always just like, hey, what's up, man?
Yeah.
So I'm sure I did the same thing, but it wasn't reciprocated. Like there was no excitement on his end. Okay. So this is just phase one of the story. It gets better with each additional layer here. So, okay. They launch their boat. They get out there. Actually, as they're launching the boat, he grabs a pistol out of his vehicle, and remember this? And is holding it, walking to his buddy. His buddy's in the boat. He's walking to the boat, and he gets in the boat, and they go off.
Yeah, I tried to talk to him while he was walking. I was like, y'all catch some good ones out here?
That's right. You said something to him.
And he was like, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, real short, just kind of real matter of fact, like, I don't want to talk to you. And I mean, it's okay. He grabbed the gun. That's not like, okay, a lot of people have guns in the South. Like, it's not, I didn't feel intimidated, but it was just kind of odd that he was just so openly showing that he had a pistol. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to bring a pistol with me on a boat, I'm going to put it in my waistline, or I'm going to kind of hide it. Like, I don't want you to know that I have a gun. That's just me.
Yeah.
But, okay, whatever. He launches, we launch. They go on one side of the lake, we go to the other. Not a big lake, though, mind you.
So you guys meet up again.
Okay, yeah. So that's round two, right?
Geez.
Now round three, we're on the water. And like I said, we're working down one bank, they're working down the other. But in this lake, it's so small, you can see across the way, and we can see them, they can see us. And we're kind of going along at the same pace. Well, at the middle of the lake, there's like this really big point.
Wait.
area.
Before that, it's a tiny lake. We're probably 50 yards away, and we are whacking them, dude.
We are whacking them,
just
too.
destroying
On the
them.
other side, while they're not catching them on that side.
That's the worst.
We're
for
whacking
them.
them.
That's a very good point. That's very important. We were like 4-pounder, and like
Jeez,
Yeah.
just
yeah, like
on
we're
'em.
like we're about to catch a nice bag, and they're I don't think they were catching them at all. So we're getting to the point, the actual point in the lake, and it's the best point in the lake. Everybody knows it. There's always fish there. There's structure. There's grass. There's everything. So they were on the side of the point, and we were on the other side. We're getting to that, and the point's over here. And we decided to let them, like they were there first. They were on that side.
Yeah.
So we were like, you know what? We're just let them fish it. They're on that side. You know what I mean? Like we gave them the right of way. It was like common courtesy. And we kept going.
Yeah, we went
Right.
deep up in a creek. They turned around.
They turned around. So you take it from here because my memory gets kind of fuzzy, but I know
right.
that the most tense situation is still upcoming.
Yeah, so we just fished this fire bank. It's loaded, Fat Sally's, the whole ordeal. Catching a bunch of fish. They see us happen. They're not catching crap. We get it to the point. After they have turned and gone towards the bank that we were just catching fish on. So
That's right.
we're
Yep.
like swapping sides of the lake pretty much. And,
Which was fine with us because the good point was on the side that we're swapping
Yeah.
to. So we're good with this. by the
Yeah,
way.
and
Yeah.
so I want to say we're getting loud now. We're goofy. We know we have a video. It just takes the ease off of us, so we're just goofing around. And we turn to come fish the point, and the guy does a U-turn and comes directly at our boat.
Very quickly. Yeah,
And
very quickly.
And stops about casting distance and cast as close to our boat as he could. And it probably hit 5 yards from the boat.
Yeah. Like his cast was towards the point, but also towards us because we were like right on the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like brazenly fishing the exact same area we're
Right.
fishing while kind of casting at us too.
Yeah.
So yeah, go
And he
ahead.
just kept doing that. And we kind of worked parallel. We tried to get out of the way. Then we start getting kind of annoyed. We're talking out loud. And we're like, hey, man. Or we're just like, does this guy not freaking see us right here? We just gave him the whole bank.
Yeah, we gave them that whole bank, and then once they left,
Yeah.
we came to the point, and then he just shoots right back over there.
And just, yeah.
So,
And
like it's clear that they're bothered, or he's bothered. I don't even know if his buddy even knew who we were, but he had a problem with we were catching fish. He knew
Yeah.
who I was. He obviously he's not a fan because as we were catching fish, he never said a word.
No.
And normally a fan will be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you just that's a good one." You know
or,
what I mean?
or follow you around, or,
Or
like
do,
you know,
do
yeah.
something. He was like, they were silent, but so silent that it was like making us nervous. It was
Yeah.
like, dude, these guys, like, I'm thinking in my mind, like, if this dude like pulls his pistol out, like, we're gonna have to fire up and like get on plane at
Yeah.
this tiny lake to get back to my truck.
right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And
It was scary, dude.
Yeah, because they were just like they were
never
so,
talked to you afterwards, though,
didn't
after?
say a word.
No.
And but it was just that tension when we were on the point and they were just out in open water casting right at us and the point.
Yeah.
And it's just, and we weren't gonna move. 'cause we were
Like for
"Look,
5
man."
minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it was but the tension, nobody said a word, but the tension was like you could cut it with a knife.
Yeah,
because
testosterone's pumping.
we're just like, look, we're not moving because we offered it to you basically.
Yeah.
You didn't fish it, and now we've come back around to it. You know, oh man! And then I think the rest of the time we were kind of away from each other the rest of the time. And when they went to leave, we had kind of pulled up to the boat ramp or around that area too. And I wanted to see what he was going to do. I wanted to see if he was going to look or if he was going to like say bye or if he was just going to say "fuck you" or whatever. And he got in his truck and just left. Didn't look at
never
us.
looked
Didn't
at us
say
once,
nothing.
yeah.
So. We've pretty much taken that experience and been like, yeah, that was a hater big time. Because
Yeah.
he knew who I was without being prompted, without being told. And, man, he was just being a I mean, just straight up.
I feel like people hate us, like outside of, like, people will hate us for our success or whatever, like, outside of fishing. But, like, I feel like some fishermen hate us because we burn spots, quote unquote. So that's probably what his problem was, is like, that's my spot. And now he's got his camera out here.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's inevitable with what we do. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like there's definitely Tallahassee fishermen who hate me because I figure out the bite myself, but then I just
Yeah.
destroy a lake in the matter of a week because I post a video and it's donezo.
You
Right.
have to though, man.
So it's just kind of like so I get it. I would get it, but also at the same time, that's just weird.
I get it too, but here's the thing that gives us an exemption. This is a private lake. So we're not blowing any spot. You know what I mean? Like you can't just pull up to this lake and fish. You have to know.
You have to have permission to fish there.
Yeah. So
That's extra weird then.
So like he really, I would agree with you too. If we had like found a beautiful stack of brush piles in Eufaula, like at 25 feet deep, and we were just hammering fish out there all the time, and that was this guy's like tournament spot, yeah, totally. You might get some pushback from a local, but private lake, small lake, he had no reason. It was just a plain like personal problem that he had with me. Had to be.
So it reminded me of definitely not a hater, but just somebody who was not pumped to see me. I was at I guess I can name drop that lake.
I was about to say, man, some people still like get mad at you for saying.
All right, let's just bleep
he'll
that
bleep
out.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a secret lake in
Oh.
Central
It's a
Florida, but
secret,
everybody
most
knows
known
it.
public lake in
Everybody
Central
knows
Florida.
about it. Yeah.
Type in lakes
on.
in Central Florida on Google and you'll find it. It's probably the first one that pops up. Anyways, I go there and I'm at the boat ramp for like 8 hours for undisclosed reasons. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah,
So I'm
nothing.
sitting out there, and I have the Guggen boat that says Guggen on the side.
Yep.
And so this dude comes up to me after he's gone fishing or whatever. He's done. He's pulling up, and he goes, "Hey, Lojo."
What?
Yeah, and
Oh,
I'm like, nah, it's me, Norm, or whatever.
It's me.
Yeah, he's like, oh, Lojo was here like 2 weeks ago. I thought it was Lojo, and I was like, nah. He's like, oh, okay, and he just drove off. Didn't even say a word.
Dude,
to
I've-
me.
I-
My
Dude,
boat
trust
is
me.
blue. What the heck?
That is
Yeah.
the story of my life, though, because I meet people all the time. When I went down to Tallahassee, I just collabed with Norm. We filmed some good videos. He stole my
Yeah.
brim and 8-pounder, but
Oh, boy.
it's besides the point.
Sorry about it.
It's all right.
You
man.
got the assist though.
Yeah, and the clout. Let's be real. But anyways, Jesus, man,
Nice.
pull that crap together.
I
over there.
did. I blew it up.
All right. Well, we're in Walmart, and this well put together 50-year-old man with a nice beard comes walking up. He's like,
Okay.
Andrew, how you doing, man? I was like, oh snap, what's up, dude? He's like, you got Lojo with you?
Oh yeah, you did say that.
I was like, no. He was like, damn it.
No, he did not.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god.
I was like, all right, well, it's fine.
dude, we've got the best subscribers on the freaking planet, man. You
Yeah,
guys are freaking awesome. But
Yeah,
that's
it
funny,
was
dude.
funny.
I love embarrassing Andrew, or I guess it embarrasses him when people come up to me. I used to do this to you some too. Like, I just felt like it was just good manners. Like somebody come up to me, hello, Joe, and they're not really saying anything to the person I'm with. You know what I mean? Who's also a YouTuber. And I'm just like, oh, you know who this is too, don't you?
Yeah.
And he hates
yeah.
it so bad. He
I
hates
respect it, and I get that you're selfless, but it's also like a selfish bastard move, you know?
He gets so mad. He's like, no, they don't know me. They don't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
And they always do. They're like, oh, yeah, you're Badger or Andrew or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, you're Badge, the guy that can't fish. So Lojo always talks mad crap.
I do not.
Yeah, that's a different podcast. We can
That is a
discuss
different-
our marital problems
That's
later.
a different podcast. That is the YouTube community has turned on you and your fishing skill. That is not my fault.
No, it is 100.
See, look, you couldn't even say it.
Oh, I could say it. I could say it. I talked
It's
to
not
Norm about this
100%
when I
my
was in
fault.
Tallahassee.
100% my
Here's the
fault.
thing. Here's the thing about me
Oh,
and
boy.
Lojo,
Here
man.
we go.
We could
Let's
talk
go.
about it. Do you want to talk about it?
We can do whatever. I mean, if you're going to be a hater to me right now,
No, I'm not gonna be a hater.
that fits right into our
I'm not going to be a
podcast.
hater. All I'm saying is Lojo is my biggest hater.
What?
No, you're not. You're,
That is not even close to true.
Lojo's my second dad, but in 100%, like when I miss a fish, Lojo's like, I wish Daryl was here. Wish Daryl was here right now.
Because Daryl just talked nonstop.
And then
smack
you
to
quote
him.
every nonstop smack. Lojo misses a 3-pounder, 4-pounder at the boat. I'm like, you know what, buddy? They like that freaking structure, man. Way to bring us to the freaking spot. You keep on churning down there. You keep on setting that freaking hook, man. It's going to happen for you. I miss a fish. It's like, God dang it, dude.
That is just this. I think you're slightly exaggerating this. but
No, man. Go watch the river video.
The River Steward, is that what you're about to say?
Don't even.
That's
I'm bleeping
a
that.
whole nother podcast too.
Nope.
Look, I admit that you're a great hype man. I'll admit that for sure.
yeah.
But I crack up because something will happen. Let's just say something that you do
Right.
that's funny.
Okay.
And that it's something that I know you've gotten roasted for in the comment section before.
Right.
and it just triggers like just chuckling. It just makes me laugh.
Right.
But it's not like I'm trying to add on to.
No, I get
the
it. You
hate
want me
that
to be
you're-
perfect, and I'm not perfect, but it's fine. That's fine.
And you got to
It's fine.
admit, you have to admit this, with or without me.
Yeah.
You went on a stretch there where not even your fault, but there was just like a bunch of crazy, funny things happened to you. Like
Yeah,
there was a stretch like with the net job.
Okay, the net job.
There was a
I'll
bunch
say
of
that.
just fricked up net jobs, and those started to not a bunch, but there was like 3 or
Two.
4. Well, 2 in one day, but then another one later.
Well, okay, the first
But-
one, your net was broken. See, here's the thing, dude.
there's so
All this
many.
crazy stuff, badge just sucks, man. I missed 2 fish on a left-handed reel with a gear ratio slower than my grandma's freaking marathon run, right? And then I try to net his 6-pounder with a net that's got a 360 no scope on the bad boy. I pick him up, it's just a free spinner, dude. Jesus. And then all of a sudden it's like, badge. You know?
That was a 7-pounder, and yeah, like I get it. The net was messed up, but then we replaced the net. And
I
went to a
own
lake,
that- I
and I
own that
caught
one.
like a 4,
I
and he
own that
missed
one.
it with a brand new net too.
I
Like,
dove from the back of the boat, trying to make a superhero move, and I slapped that boy. I own that. I sucked
I mean, he
that
hit
up.
the bass with the net, like booped it, like it almost.
Yeah, with full momentum, dude. I jumped from the
So
back.
of course I'm gonna laugh because I'm like, okay, he just
Which
got,
is fine.
He just got
I
done
respect
getting
that.
roasted for this double net fail one day. It was like one was a 4 and one was a 7.
Right.
So those are fish you can't have a net fail. But okay, he had a bad day, whatever. But then a couple weeks later with a brand new net, he has another one. So of
Look,
course it
yeah,
makes me laugh
I
because
own
I'm
that.
just
I own
because
that.
it was just
Yeah.
like, how is this happening? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
anybody can mess a net job up once, but once you've done it like 3 times in 2 weeks, it just becomes a meme. You know what I mean? It's like you can't
Yeah.
help it. It's just the way the world turns, man.
Yeah, I get it.
But
I
if you're
get it.
saying that I add to it unnecessarily, I mean, of course it's not intentional. It's just
No, it's fine.
content,
I just get
it's
tickled by it, man.
Yeah.
I get tickled when I messed up. I either get really mad at myself. Or
Yeah,
I
you get
or
really. That's the thing is, you are very intentional about getting stuff done, and like when you miss fish, you're like, "Dang it, my video,"
No.
and like you feel bad, and so I don't want to be like, "Wow, man, you suck, man. Your kids are gonna be hungry as frick this weekend."
Your kids are starving today, baby.
But
Well, that's good because 2 of us could not survive like that on the same team.
no, we you know, I mean, nobody will ever subscribe to my channel anymore because they think I suck at fishing, but it's fine.
And then there was a long time where like Bads broke off on like 80 fish in a row.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, some of that was just like my equipment. Like there was reels with just
Yeah.
2-year-old line on them. So
Yeah.
but it kept happening to him. Like that was the thing. Like
Right.
it wasn't
Yeah.
happening as
Right.
equally to me. So that became a meme too. It was just like, well, Badge, I mean, hell, he can't even. He breaks off in every hook set. It was just
Right, right.
There was this period of time where net jobs and breaking off on fish was just
Yeah.
rampant on
Right,
my
yeah, yeah.
channel, and it would just happen to be more happening to you than me.
Yeah.
And it just. But luckily, I think we're straightened out now, though.
I think so.
I think
yeah.
like net jobs and catching. You've been catching fish.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
don't
been
say that
catching
before we go
fish.
fishing tomorrow.
Yeah,
Let's
I know.
let's
Yeah.
But now we're gonna have
Not
a
jinx
massive
ourselves.
like.
Yeah.
Just I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
now.
we're gonna fall apart and have another YouTube hiatus in like a week.
I'm gonna quit YouTube again. But I mean, okay, so let's pull this back into where we were. I don't even know how we got.
Do
to
we
this.
do we just keep all this in? Is this is how the podcasts ride? It's just.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's-
Oh yeah.
oh,
No, this
yeah.
is great.
This is just
People
real.
love
I
this.
think it's hysterical. I just didn't know if we were gonna post your marital problems on the internet. But-
No, it's,
Well,
it
I mean,
needs
it's
to be
it's
put
well
out.
documented. I think.
Yeah, people know. People know.
I think people know.
I mean, if
but-
you hang out with somebody every single day, eventually you're just gonna be like,
right,
Yeah,
And
and I say all this, but also LOJO's my best friend. You know, like I care about LOJO. Like it's my wife.
close second.
LOJO up top.
Yeah,
Close
it's,
second.
It's let's be real. It's LOJO, then my wife, then Yat Pack, then fishing.
Oh, let's freaking talk. Let's think. What?
What?
What is it?
What's
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna say it. Wow, man, we've come full freaking circle. I don't know how much of this is getting left in the podcast. Luckily, I don't edit these
Jeepers, man.
bastards. So,
Sorry.
I do want to talk about. Okay, let's get serious here. I remember now where we're going. I lost where we were going, and now I've remembered where we're going.
all right.
Apparently, the 3 of us we share one of these just tremendous haters on YouTube. And we just came to this realization recently, right?
Yeah, this past week.
Yeah.
This past week, we realized we all three have the same just horrible piece of crap hater that's obviously subscribed to our channel with the bell notifications enabled because he is not missing an upload.
He's ambitious.
He
He's
has
an
that
ambitious
dislike
hater.
button smashed in the first 2 seconds.
But then like just a hateful
Yeah.
comment. Now, we're obviously not going to say his username because there's no way I would give somebody clout that was such a piece of garbage.
And he changes it.
And he changes it every week because we keep.
I feel like it's probably somebody who's such a big fan that wants to get like noticed. Like
No
they might be
way.
hating,
You think so?
but they want to get noticed
By one of us, maybe.
Dude, that's I hope this person is not that crazy. That's just insane.
I think it's more of an envious thing.
Yeah.
Because I've seen people throw shade at like affiliates that are getting less views than me and not hurting a fly, and
Right.
people are making hate videos on them.
Wait, so this same dude?
I don't think it's the same guy.
Oh, okay.
Wait, who's making hate videos on what?
There's a hate video on Weston Smith on YouTube right now.
By who?
I don't know. I watched those.
Is that the
two-
same guy you were telling me about? Didn't they do one on me too?
Yeah, they talked
Okay.
about you.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is we fished with both of them before. The same people who made the hate video.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, me and you have?
Yep. Remember when we fished at Orlando?
Wait. Okay, wait. But Orlando Pond. Wait, I've met this person before?
So we were like at ICAST on the way back up. Yeah, we fished with both of them.
What year was this?
20. Oh God, you know.
Oh, well, so it wasn't.
It
we didn't have one last year.
Year before.
That's so crazy. to me,
Okay.
too, though.
So that's 2018,
Yeah.
I guess. And then Orlando Pond.
Oh, my phone still doesn't show you a picture.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna look it up. Y'all just keep
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah. What's crazy to me though is like the fact that they're throwing shade at
Well,
Weston.
they're not. It wasn't them. It was somebody else telling them
You
to say that.
think they're like being puppet mastered?
I
by
don't
somebody.
No. I promise you, because they went fishing like 3 days before, like all over their stories and stuff, and then 3 days later they dropped the Weston video.
which
After they
blows my mind.
I
Yeah.
can't. I have nothing.
Because Weston Smith, I've never met the guy, but seems like the nicest guy on YouTube.
Yeah, Weston really doesn't deserve that level of
Yeah,
hate.
it seems
I mean,
like just a freaking really nice guy.
I'll take it, but we've been on YouTube long enough, and we've gained enough size in our audience that it's like, of course, we're gonna have them.
Yeah.
I kind of want somebody to make like a hater video on me. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. But
No, stop.
There you
I
go.
mean, run it up,
get going,
guys.
guys. Let's go.
Don't
Fishing with
encourage it.
Norm.
I don't
Don't
think
do it.
maybe
Don't do
there's
it.
somewhere out there. Actually, yeah, let's not.
Okay,
do that.
I
Just
hold
cut
on.
all that out.
I'm okay. Wait, so I have fished with these people who dropped a diss track on me.
Yeah, they
Yes.
made one
Amongst-
on you too.
amongst
on you
other
too, not
people.
just Weston.
And
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think because you told me about it, and I was just like, I don't give a freak. Cause
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter.
That's just me. I'm just like, look, man, if you have a problem with me, just say something to me. Don't make a YouTube video like a little bitch.
Yeah, the thing
You know what I
about
mean?
haters, man, is most of them will never, except for Cody freaking Co. No hater is gonna make a living on YouTube ever.
Yeah.
Right, it's pretty tough.
Yeah, if
there's a
you're-
couple
yeah.
trolls out there, but like it's not.
Not in fishing. Nobody's gonna watch somebody sit down and say, "You know what's wrong with that fishing channel? Let me tell ya."
It's just not interesting. enough.
No.
That's just weird that me and you went fishing with these people.
They
like,
took pictures with us. I'm sure they're
like
on your
we-
Instagram somewhere
we-
from like back in the day.
like we extended our time because we were thankful to have subscribers back then, just like we are now.
Yeah.
And we fished with them, and then they turned around and so they didn't drop a diss track on Norm though. Just me and Weston Smith.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked in a while, and
Yeah.
I don't want people to search it.
Well, I mean, look, whatever. I don't care. I may go watch it one day. I'm just trying to remember who this is.
I think the video had
And-
like 1,000 dislikes and like 10 likes.
Yeah, it was off the chain.
Moly.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
guys did your job right there, so
Yeah.
good job on that. But yeah, that's just weird to me, man. I don't know when people smile in your face and then they may hear something or somebody tells them something and then they change their complete opinion about you based off
Yeah.
of what somebody else tells them.
Right.
Like that's to me that's just like immaturity. You know what I mean? Like if
Yeah.
if you come to me talking about somebody else and telling me I shouldn't like them for the I've already like lost my respect for you. I'm just like, all right, well, I don't believe anything you say because
Yeah.
you're saying some crazy stuff. Yeah, that's weird, man. Wow, I had no idea. I never put all this together until this exact moment.
It's weird. I'm glad we had Norm here to connect the dots between that.
Yeah, I had no freaking idea. Had you seen the video?
Yeah.
These diss track videos?
Yeah, no, I saw that one
You
when
saw
they
it.
posted on because Weston was posting it on his own like Instagram story, and they were like he had a hater video, and I was like, dang.
Oh,
like-
so he just called it out like in a funny way.
Oh.
Yeah. Like so, Weston put it on his thing, and I was like, he has a hater video, and I went and watched it, and I was like, dang. And they
What
were
a beast. What a beast,
they were just
man.
Yeah,
ripping
good job,
the
Weston.
format.
That's
Yeah.
exactly how you handle that. Although I wouldn't have shared it because I wouldn't have wanted to give him any clout.
Well, that's probably why it has 1,000 dislikes on the video, man.
True.
Yeah.
Very true.
Way to go to the Weston Smithers out there.
I wish I could say that person's name on the podcast. Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, if you have a problem with somebody, just say something, you know?
Yeah.
Just DM somebody. Or like ask me, is this true?
Or if you got a problem with somebody and how they make a living, then get out of your mom's basement. Go get a freaking job, man.
Right.
It's freaking lame.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. And it's a problem with haters, man. It's just it's jealousy a lot of times. It's
I think they want attention is the main
Want
thing
attention.
too. Like
It
you know
is.
when you drop that video that somebody's gonna pay you attention,
Oh, yeah.
and then people are gonna comment about it. So it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just all attention.
When I release all the footage of Lojo saying things off camera that we cut
Right.
out,
right.
I'll get a lot of views.
Oh man, it's gonna
That's
be
a good plan.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be a banger. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a freaking banger. I know you're saving it. You keep sprinkling them in just to see if I'll notice.
Mhm. I got a folder called Special Times.
Okay. Well, that's
So.
good. I know to keep it clean around you from now on. You probably don't have quite enough to bury me, but
No,
you,
I
you
can-
might derail the train a little bit. But
Yeah. No.
Jeepers.
okay. So have you, Badge? Well, you kind of had a story with me, but have you ever had any run-ins with haters or people you suspected to be haters? Or I think you've got some haters in your life, don't you? Like some people who didn't believe in you, or maybe I've
Yeah.
got that wrong. But
No, I definitely have people that, looked at me. I'm kind of a goofy guy, and I'm 23, and I'm trying to do YouTube, and I have 44,000 subscribers, and people are like, "What are you doing?" And I go film a bearded man 2 hours away. So, but yeah, people don't fully understand what I'm doing.
it's
with
a hell of
my
a
life.
lifestyle you live, Badge.
Yeah,
When you say it like that, let me see if I can slap this fly.
Get it.
See,
Come on.
distraction. Bam.
Yeah, you missed
Oh,
it.
that's close.
Well, I'm just slow because I've imbibed some liquids
That's my man.
at dinner. Go ahead. So
Yeah, but I just have people that didn't fully understand. I feel like most of the haters we have are one of two people. Number
Okay.
one, they don't understand what you're doing, and they don't like that you're doing something different than what they're doing.
like you're causing waves in the system.
Yeah, they're like, well,
Yeah.
I don't like that. You better be good to that woman. Don't you dare do that woman wrong, young boy.
And you're just like, what are you talking about?
What are you talking
bro?
about, man?
What?
What are you freaking talking
That's
about?
what I'm thinking right now. What are you talking about, man?
You get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah,
Like, people
100%.
don't understand what we're doing.
100%.
And then number two is people that are just jealous, man.
They're just jealous or they want attention
Yeah.
or my favorite is like you're a sellout. If I had a freaking dime for every time, and I hear people I hear successful people talking about this all the time. It's like the only way you can call somebody a sellout is if you've had the same opportunity to make the same money and you turned it down. Then you have the right to call. But if you didn't have the opportunity to work with this company and make this amount of money for your family or for your kids' college fund or for whatever,
Yep.
if you didn't turn that same offer down, you really have no right to call
Yeah.
somebody.
It's a
just,
guaranteed
stupid.
ticket to do your dream job. So like, why would you not?
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? It just-
Right. I mean, it's dumb, man. The whole sellout thing, that to me, that's like the laziest insult you can do. You
Yeah.
can hurl at somebody
I
is,
agree.
oh, you're a sellout. Like, because what you just said was, I'm way more successful than you. Like, that's what you just said.
Yeah.
So why, like, that doesn't even make sense as an insult to me. You know
Yeah,
what
I get
mean?
that. I get that.
And I just hate it. Of course, when I joined Guggen, you get $1 million. You've come on to the Guggen family this year, so you've probably had your fair share.
I haven't. I had
No, you don't get any
Dude,
hate. Man.
dude,
Normally gets no
everybody-
hate at all.
No, but that one
This is
guy that we all
ridiculous.
have in common
Yeah.
said, like, Guggen sellout. That was the first one I saw. It was 2 days ago.
He
and
called
I
you a sellout?
Yeah, he called me like a Guggen sellout, something other. And so I clicked on his username, and then I saw like he had 98 comments. I was like, oh, dang, he was like a fan, and he's like mad I joined Guggen or something like that, which some
Yeah.
people get that way
Yeah.
for, whatever reason it may be, which makes no sense.
Right.
But he just had 98 like dislike, like just terrible comments. And I was like, this man is dedicated to like hating me, which is how you know like
Yeah.
you made it. But I don't know. I thought it was funny. I was like, I don't know.
Does it seem odd to you guys that somebody would get banned from a channel and then make multiple other accounts just to keep hating on that channel? Think about the spare time that idiot has to have.
Dude, this is interesting. This is an interesting topic of what you just said, though. Banning people from your channel. I'm curious.
Okay.
Norm,
Okay.
let me ask you this, Norm. So
Yeah.
you banned this guy from your channel, right?
Yeah.
Or you like muted his.
It's the
or-
only thing I think you can like mute them. So when
Yeah,
they
they
comment
can't
and
comment
Yeah.
anymore, right? Because you can't totally hide your
so,
stuff. Okay.
So, what is your line? Like in the mind of Norm, what is the
Yeah.
government system for banning a subscriber
shoot.
from the country of Norm's channel.
What's somebody gonna have to say to get banned?
I almost enjoy like a little hate comment because it kind of gets me. It's kind of like a nice mix up because it's just all positive down there. You know.
yeah, you don't want to be all
So,
positive all the time.
Yeah, sometimes
you know?
if everybody likes you, you're like maybe I'm not like successful enough because I don't have haters. You know.
Dude, the
So-
amount of comments I get about my hat's barely hanging on that big forehead. God dang. Shout out to you boys at home.
Those are my burner accounts, by the way.
Oh, are they?
But I don't even know. He commented he started talking about I have my sister in the video too. He's like talking about my sister and stuff.
Of course.
And he dropped like
yeah.
7 comments on like one video like saying Goog and sellout, and I was like, yeah, but I'm not even a sellout because I don't make more money. I just wanted to join because of the team and to be able to film with all the guys.
Right.
That's what I like the most about
Yeah.
it. And their baits are freaking epic. Use code LOJO because we're on LOJO's podcast.
Oh shoot! I thought you were about to hit
Wow.
us with a.
Wow.
Oh no,
Just
I
kinda
got you. I
blew
got
our
you.
ears out there.
Yeah,
so
wow.
But
yeah.
it's just funny because I never know like the whole story. So but I just drew the line when he was commenting about like everybody else but me. Like I don't care if somebody just slams me to the ground. Like I just
Don't we
know, but-
think we know what his username is?
Can you guys hear me right now?
do you
Yeah.
guys when
Okay.
that dude comments on your videos, do you see your own your supporters?
They
just
go,
oh, they go
It'd be
ham.
like a
Yeah.
72 comment thread
Yeah,
under it, and
dude.
they're like, "Yo, shut up!" Like,
And that's how I know I
man.
don't even need to respond
Yeah.
because I'm just like, oh yeah, but the subscribers have that. They've got that handled.
Which is so cool, man. That's where I draw the line on my channel, which I know it's not like of your guys' channel yet, but if I see somebody doing one of two things. Number one, you talk about my family,
Right.
you're gone. You're gone. If you cross the line with my family, I'll ban you for life, mother lovers. And then second of all, if you are going at my subscribers, my fellow Sallywhackers at home, you know, and like talking to them, and this guy was talking back and forth with a comment. Matter of fact, he was hating on LOJO. LOJO commented on my channel, and then he hated LOJO under that, and he also posted another hate comment towards me a little bit. And then my subs are just going in. Me and LOJO's subs are going hard. There's like a 32 comment. I mean, it was super good engagement. YouTube loved it and all.
I know. The funny thing is they don't understand that they're just making
They're
us more
helping
money.
us.
It
They're
helps,
literally
yeah.
helping
Like,
us. Yeah.
They're like, you're a sellout, but let me comment 7 times
Yeah.
and make your engagement go crazy and make
ultimate-
YouTube algorithm love you.
yeah.
And then your
Ultimate
sponsors
joke
pay
on
more.
you, dude. You're helping us.
All my
You
subs,
freaking
all
idiot.
our subs were like, dude, you're so miserable. And he was like, I feast on your dreadful tears. And I was like, yeah, you're gone, man. That's,
this-
that's too weird.
What was his username, man? Come on.
I don't know. The one I saw was like,
It's like
I love PP.
yeah.
Fishing?
It's like
Yeah.
ILUVPP 420 or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
something
So-
about loving.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if
Nice.
that means what I think it means, but he might have some super issues.
Maybe it's
he
like
might
personal
have some-
best, or I don't know, something like that.
PP.
Personal best.
Personal
BP.
P.
I don't really get
Yeah,
it.
it was ILUVPP. So I
Yeah.
don't know what that means.
And then he changed, and I had one that was like fresh out mom's basement,
420.
420. Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
That's the one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have
I
you
don't-
seen any of these?
No.
He changes a lot. So
What have you seen?
I could be wrong.
on yours?
Well, to be honest, I only comment like the first like 30 minutes or so, and then
Yeah.
I don't see him. But I think his name was like, I don't know. I don't know what his name was. It had a 420 in it though.
yeah.
It was. I think it was like. Oh God.
What was it?
Oh, it was. Oh man, I
It was
don't know.
PP 420.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, okay.
I think that was.
420 PPs all over.
I think that was one too.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really good at changing his name. He doesn't. He uses the same numbers, but the odd statements that he hides within his username are very telling. They're very telling that he's got some just deep emotional issues, and he probably needs to deal with those with some professional help.
Yeah, man, and
you know.
I know this guy right now is probably sitting at home beating his chest like he just won the World Series, but it doesn't bother us. I don't know. I just want the subs at home to know that we care about them.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean? That's
100%.
why we're banning people, is because we don't want our people who get off work and just want to chill and watch a fishing video
Exactly.
to
Like
get told that their mom's fat and ugly.
right. It's
know,
like
I
well, that's
don't
not
want that.
relevant to the fishing video
No,
at all.
no.
So yeah.
Jesus, man.
I wish the camera was running when me and you were walking through the mud yesterday. And we were just going, huh?
Yeah. Where were you, AO? You should have just been there, man.
Yeah, where were
I
you
was
at?
doing that at home.
Oh, let's
Dap it
freaking
up.
go.
I love you,
baby.
boo.
Damn, that was
Yeesh. I just.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
All right. Speaking of what we're talking about, Lojo.
Speaking of what we're talking about, that segue was mint.
Jeez, that was a good one.
Thank you, man.
Jeez.
Got me fresh out the community
look.
college, baby. I'm here.
We take these little breaks in the podcast, like every 25, 30 minutes or so, and we'll like just wait for 2 minutes. And we always have the best conversations
off the
podcast. So yeah, if you guys ever want to, we may move the podcast from YouTube one day. It's a long story, but yeah, one day we'll be able to get off YouTube and we can say all the things we really want to say.
Right.
But as of right now, anyways, what were you about to ask me?
So, Norm, did you said what?
Yeah,
what
you asked him what his
at?
line was.
My line is just like when they talk about anybody else in the video,
Right.
Or the subscribers, but they can talk about me all they want, but just like anybody else in the videos or subscribers.
Yeah,
That's pretty much just his baseline.
Yeah, I feel that.
Which has only happened once, and that's that one dude.
Right.
We all have in common,
Right.
who is just a dedicated hater to all of us.
Yeah, and I don't want
Somehow.
us to sound soft at all because we
Yeah.
all have pretty thick skin. We say fricked up jokes to each other about our
Yeah.
moms, about our grandparents,
Or deceased grandparents.
deceased
Right.
relative family.
There's some things. Yeah,
we're
there's some-
thick-skinned people.
Right.
But, Lojo, you're the most thick-skinned guy I know, except for when it comes to fish misses. I'm curious, what's your line when it comes to
I
freaking
knew it was
banning
coming.
subs, dude? What-
Okay. I don't think I think I've only banned maybe a handful of people because I've been on YouTube for a while.
Yeah.
But none of them stick out like this guy. But let's just say in the past, any blatantly racist, homophobic, or any horrible, just
Yeah.
just stuff that you're not even trying. You're just saying terrible words like that. I'll definitely get rid of that and ban that person. But really, I'm kind of like you. I mean, you can say whatever you want about me. I don't even really care. I honestly don't care. But I don't care if it's something negative. If somebody says something positive about me, I read it and I love it. But if something negative, it's I can't let that stuff bother me. But yeah, you come after my family. Other people in the video who have they're just part of the video. You know what I mean? You don't have to attack them because they were in my video, or somebody like this guy who is just he's gonna attack my subscribers. He's gonna attack my family, and you can't have that on your channel. You can't allow that to be present on your channel. It's just it's just not a cool environment. You know what I mean?
It's like
you
cancer.
Yeah, it's cancer. You can if you don't like the video concept, you know what I mean? Or you don't like something that I did in the video, or you don't like something that I said, and that's what you say you have a problem with in the comment section. Hell, I might respond. I might be like, well, hey, I'm sorry you feel that way, but blah, blah, blah. This is what I think, and whatever. But I'm not going to ban you. I'm not going to remove the comment because that's the great part about America, is we can disagree and it's cool. But when you're just attacking me and my subscribers and my family or whatever for what I think is no reason, because why would you attack a YouTuber this hard? Why would you have this much of a problem with somebody you've never met before?
Yeah, 100%.
Why am I ruining your life when you could just not pay attention to me?
Yeah, you can click on any other video on YouTube. I'm pretty sure there's hundreds of thousands of them posted.
And this guy, me and you were talking off camera, this guy hates everybody. He hates on Guggen Squad videos.
Yeah, he was on
Everybody.
Guggen Squad's channel, hating on me. The first video I was
Oh my
in,
gosh.
I remember that. I remember
like,
that.
Nice. Now Guggen's gonna think everybody hates me. They're just never gonna invite me to do anything.
Dude,
again,
you know what
just
was
leave
funny?
me on my own.
What was funny about our first time being on the channel, because I believe it was at the same time, or were you on a Guggen week before you came to Lojo's to be on
I
the
think
Guggen?
it was. I think we were
That
both
was
on
the
the
first. That was the first one for all three.
Yeah,
of you
so
guys.
so they were pissed because none of the original founders.
Yeah, there was no real Guggens.
Right,
Because even
right.
I'm not a real Guggen according to
Yeah.
some people.
Yeah.
Which, I don't, whatever.
But dude, there were so many comments calling us the Guggen Green team and not the Guggen Gold team. And I thought
That's pretty funny.
Dude,
That's a
I
good
thought it
one.
was awesome, man.
That was a hilarious
I was
hater
like,
comment.
maybe we should form an actual group called Guggen Greenies.
Let's go, baby. I'm down for
Yeah,
that.
I mean, we got rulers
in
on
it.
our rods and everything. You
yeah,
know?
I'm
man.
freaking here for it.
I'm a green stick kind of guy either way, man. I like the greens better.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes the haters. I mean, sometimes I'm just like, yeah, you got me. That's pretty good.
And
Like
sometimes
I
it's
goofed
bro
up.
talk. Yeah.
yeah.
They're your homies,
yeah,
man.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I say, if you're just coming at me in kind of a random funny way or whatever, I'm liable to laugh at it or even comment back. But
Right.
there's some people you can tell,
Oh, it's completely different. There's some people that are Hey, Norm, love the video, but that fish wasn't 4 pounds.
Yeah,
And then there's
exactly.
other people who are like, die. And then you're
Yeah.
like, okay, like, that's
Norm, you're a
different.
Guggen sellout. I hate you.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
You got me,
wow.
man.
Yeah, you got me. Sorry,
it.
I decided to make a good financial decision. What
Yeah.
a stupid thing to do.
Sorry,
Oh,
I-
God, that was dumb.
Sorry, my kids have a future now, and they're fed. You sick fricks.
That's always our joke. Like my kids are starving. Like if we're struggling to make a video, like oh man, my kids are starving now,
we gotta get this one done.
we don't get this done, man. My freaking kids.
which is a horrible joke to make, by the way.
It
'cause,
is. It is
people
morbid.
do starve, so that's yeah.
That's pretty
Anyways,
bad now that I
but
think about it.
if this guy, if he's going around all these different channels, hating on you, hating on you, hating on me, hating on the Guggen Squad, all this energy that he's taking to log on to YouTube, and not to mention how many times he's had to change his username. That's work. I mean,
That's a full-time job, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you're at least clocking in like 20 hours a week.
that's what I'm saying. So if he took that energy, that hateful energy that he's spewing at all these people, changing usernames, logging on to YouTube, clicking around. I hope he's got fast Wi-Fi, or else he's probably putting in 40 hours a week. If he has
Sheesh,
my kind of
man.
Wi-Fi, you're putting in some heavy hours.
My
we
man's
live out
struggling.
here. We live out here in the country.
Yeah.
But imagine taking that kind of effort and putting it towards something positive.
That man would be the most yoked man in the gym if he
Yeah,
just took that time.
right. Right.
He'd probably
He'd be
get
ripped.
3 more times the amount of views I get if he put that in editing. Good Lord, man. You could clap my cheeks.
3
over.
times as many views?
Yeah, for sure. That's a lot of
Damn,
time.
boy.
Man.
Okay, well, I
Shout
mean,
out 420 PPs, man. You could take me down.
Yeah, that was another one. 420 pp's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was
Oh, yeah.
another.
That's a lot of them.
That was another one. I think.
It's just entertainment, honestly. Like sometimes I see that, and it actually like, I don't know. Like
Yeah.
people might think it. I mean, we're talking about it, so people might think in some weird way that it's like affecting us because we're talking about it, so we're thinking about it. But it's honestly completely the opposite, where it's like this is funny content, and
Yeah.
it's entertainment. You
Yeah,
know, like
for
on
sure.
our boring fishing days. You know, when somebody just
Yeah.
tells us,
Yeah, man.
you know,
And
that we suck at fishing.
And
or
I think the
something.
people at home would want to know like how we feel about hating comments. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
because
yeah.
because they see it probably they probably see more bad comments about us than we do. Because
I will say in the beginning, it was like tough, you know, like
Yeah.
at like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. When you got a hate comment, then you were
it
like,
stung.
you were like, no.
Yeah, it stung back
But then you get so confident with like, as long as like I know at least like I'm morally in the right when I'm doing something, and I have like good, like I know 100% that I'm Gucci. Like if somebody else thinks that I'm not, it won't affect me. So as long as I know I'm good, somebody could drop as many hate comments as they are. But if I'm doing like what I want to do for fun, I know I'm not doing anything wrong. Then
And that's the thing; these
there's
haters,
no way it can affect
they're
me.
not taking into account like moral things like that. He just doesn't like you because you are because of insert whatever BS excuse.
Because I'm a Guggen sellout.
Yeah.
That's why he doesn't like me.
But was he hating on you before then? Because I'm
Yeah,
pretty
no,
sure
he
was
it's
hating on me
98
before.
comment or 98 videos in a row. I
Of
like clicked on
yours?
because you can go on YouTube Creator Studio.
Really?
And you can click on the comments, and then you click on the commenter, and it shows how many times they've commented.
Did
and
you know about this?
It gives you a whole list. So it's 98 comments, and I read the first like 10, and they
Yeah.
were all just like, you know,
Wow.
just going in. I got to one because my sister video was like a week ago, and he was saying some stuff about my sister. I was like, all right,
What did
that's the only one I've ever banned from my YouTube channel.
It wasn't like
What'd he say about your
yeah,
sister?
no, it
stuff?
was,
Okay.
it was, and I
See, that's fucked up.
yeah,
man.
like
That-
I was
you
just
can't-
like, yeah,
you can't
all right,
have
yeah,
that,
let's
man.
not, you know.
Your
But
sister, not even
Yeah.
like your girlfriend or your wife, your sister.
yeah.
It's like your mom. It's like, come on,
It's
man.
a pure
like,
being in your life.
yeah,
man.
it's like,
Yeah,
dude, that's
so I
not
was like-
even.
Yeah, that's what I was like, and I mean, like, I don't think she would care, but like, I have like the most thick skin. I think all of us do, like, just
Yeah.
not caring, but just because of somebody else, like, not having thick skin from not going through it. Like, she has 0 subscribers. When I had 1,000, I would like somebody would say you're bad at fishing, and I just thought about it all night when I went
You
to
just
bed.
curl up into a ball.
Yeah,
and
and I
it's
was
oh,
just like,
God.
maybe I am bad at fishing, and now I'm just like, now I just tell everybody
Now
I'm
we
terrible
now
at
we
fishing.
we know
Yeah.
we are.
Now
bad
we
at
know we're
fishing.
really bad at fishing because we
Right.
do it every day and can't
That's
catch
right.
anything.
That is
so.
freaking
Yeah.
true.
I'll just
I have
talk.
see this badass boat behind me. I still don't know how to catch anything.
I don't
get
know how to
lucky.
trim my motor up on my boat yet. By the way, I was on the way to the lake, and
Nice.
the little thingy came off on the back that you like make sure it doesn't bounce.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I
and
need
then I
one of
went to
those,
go
by
trim
the
it
way.
down, and it just doesn't do that now. So,
Yoinks.
anyways, that was
So
completely
your
off
trims
topic.
your trim's out,
Yeah, it's just done.
dude. My trim was just out.
Yeah,
That's
rip,
cool.
It took
man.
me 18 months to get it back. It was pretty dope.
Can you get up on planes? Go still?
I haven't tried it since, so we're just gonna see.
I don't think so.
Dear God.
Well, you
man.
could manually lower it. I learned that because when my trim went out, I figured out how you could manually.
Oh,
but
man.
my damn motor weighs like
Yeah.
200 pounds, so when it's trimmed all the way down and you have to pick it up, it takes like 3 guys to do it. It's pretty crazy.
Dude, you should get your freaking cameraman in the back of the boat and just have him trim it manually.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
We should.
Well, see, you can't trim it up manually though.
You don't think he could grab a hold
Well,
of that
it
bad boy
still
and
makes
just-
the noise
really
like it's gonna
tough.
do it, but it just never does.
Really?
Yeah, it goes and just doesn't move.
Do you have your little clip thing up?
He said that fell off while they were riding down the
No,
road.
no, no. That's like the transom saver. Like you're talking about the part that attaches to your trailer.
Yeah, I still got
Yeah.
it though.
But there's a little clip within the motor. Is that up?
Maybe.
Because if that's up, it definitely won't trim.
Will
down
it trim
either.
up? Will it trim up?
No, it just won't trim up or down. It's just down right now, and it just doesn't move.
Okay,
Ooh,
well,
yeah, so
I don't
that's
know.
that's not a clip.
No,
yeah,
that's
I
not
don't
a
know.
clip.
You got some stuff going on there.
Nice.
You're gonna have to drop that bad boy off, and you'll pick it up next spring. So just so you
Sweet.
know,
I'll
that's
just
how
use
long
the
it'll
trolley.
take.
I'll just use the trolling motor.
Yeah,
The
man.
lakes until last.
Or
year,
yeah,
too big.
there you go. Yeah, just
Yeah.
use straight up
Yeah.
trolley.
Yeah, man.
But okay, so I think we've dove.
Mm-hmm. Got in that thing.
It's just like I think we dove pretty deep into this whole I don't even hater conversation like what it takes to get banned from YouTube. I'm sure everybody has a different line. This fly is crossing my line though. He's been
Here,
crossing
Bob, I
my
gotta be
line.
ready for this.
Get him.
Oh,
he flew
man.
away.
I tried to backhand him.
And then I showed the product. I hope you blurred that out.
No, I'm not blurring crap.
You
on
need
here.
to, man. Holly says we cannot give these people more free advertisement.
Is that what she said for real?
Yeah. Holly
Dang,
don't
dude.
play that thing, man.
You need to get her running your brand deals, man. Women have their crap together, dude.
That when it comes to that kind of stuff, it's like no nonsense. See,
Dude.
we're all nonsense. That's the problem.
My wife's on time. She's punctual.
Yep. That's how the women folk be.
Yeah,
That's why we
girl.
love them. But yeah, Mountain Dew, where you at, man? Come on.
Jesus,
This
man.
is ridiculous.
We're
I've seen
outdoors.
some of the people you guys have sponsored, and this is horse shit that we can't even get a phone call.
I haven't even met AP, but that motherfricker hadn't put a video out in 2 years. You're going to sponsor him? What
Parrot
the
got
frick?
a freaking Mountain Dew sponsorship.
No.
Oh, the mic.
I'm sorry.
He's done it.
Every guest has to do that with the mic.
Yeah,
It's-
Well, I'm sorry.
It's
you just-
tradition.
You make these off the wall comments, man. I just can't control my laughter. I'll just hold it from here on out.
Yeah.
We're
That's
good.
so true, though. Perrick did get a fat Mountain Dew sponsorship,
Yeah,
and that was
man.
during a time when he really wasn't uploading. So that's just, come on, Mountain Dew. You got to do better than this. I love Perrick, but Jesus, we drink Mountain Dew all the frick. We have a cooler
Yeah.
of it up there in the house.
No.
Jesus.
We could just open it up with Mountain Dew, you know?
Well, I'm waiting for a freaking phone call, man.
You ready for the sponsorship read?
I mean, you know how easy it would be to flip these things around? Well, bam.
Do the do.
Fishing After Dark.
Presenting Fishing
Presented
After
by-
Dark.
Yeah,
Presented
God
by
dang,
Do the
son.
do.
You should do the ad read
I need
for
I got
it.
you
voice.
guys.
Yeah.
When we do it, we got to get Norm to do the ad read in his beautiful, deep satin voice.
Mine's like creepy. It's too deep.
Yeah,
do the do.
That sounded good. I like that. Did you?
Dude,
Yeah.
both of y'all done really good there. That's freaking
Let me
awesome.
hear yours, LOJO.
I can't follow those two. No,
Okay,
I'm gonna
that's
sound
fine.
like an idiot.
That's fine.
No, you guys got the super low
Yeah.
voices.
I feel like I want you to get sponsored now so I can do that and I can just talk about it.
If we get sponsored by it, the first one we ever do, you have to be here just so you can say
I'll run the ad
first.
read. I'll run it.
And then we'll just record it and we'll just run that same ad read every single time.
There you
Dude, we
go.
got to figure it out now. Mountain Dew, the ball is in your court. We've already got it. The product placement, the ad read, we've got everything figured out. We just need a gosh darn representative
Yeah.
to reach out and break the dang ice here. God, why is this so difficult? What are we at? How much time
I
we
think
got left
Sierra
here?
Mist is better if you guys don't sponsor us soon.
Ooh, there's a lot of
Oh.
lemon lime sodas out there. There's a little Sprite action. Don't make us go to the competitors. I'd hate to do it, but
There's freaking Mountain Lightning at Kroger. I
Mountain
think.
Lightning,
Ooh,
that
yeah,
stuff
you can
probably
get some-
slaps. Now, we don't want to have to betray our buddy Kyle. Big shout out to Kyle, who fills my cooler every month.
Oh, we're still
But he-
going to drink it because
But he doesn't work for Mountain Dew. He works for like Buffalo Rock Pepsi. So, Mountain Dew, you need to get your act together, man. A lot of lemon lime sodas out there that we could easily be drinking on
Yeah.
this table.
Yeah.
So, I'm not trying to threaten anybody. I'm just saying.
if you don't,
I can only take so much. Yeah. I can only take so much more of this being ignored. But
Yeah.
what time? What are we working on here? We gonna wrap this bad boy or what? What are we doing here?
I don't know. What do y'all want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Do you have anything you need to confess to us, Norm? Confession
Ooh,
time. I've
confession.
been enjoying like wrapping up a podcast. I think that'd be
Yeah.
a good idea. Confession time with our guest.
Confession time. I got no confessions. I guess I don't know. That's lame. Is there a good question
Yeah.
that you have that you just
I
wanna
actually
ask me
think
instead of just
Norm
confession
may
time?
be a person that has no confessions.
No.
Yeah.
I think me and
Yeah.
you do much worse things on a daily basis than Norm does.
Right.
My life's pretty bland, man. I just fish and go to bed and then fish again.
Yeah,
go
you're
to
just an
bed.
all-around good guy, man.
Yeah.
So-
I guess.
Let me just talk for a minute, Badge. Wrap this thing up. I'm trying to pull up a gosh darn a comment,
Yeah.
but the service out here, it ain't it.
Yeah, man.
It ain't it. I can't pull anything up. Oh,
Time to
wait.
move.
Oh, I might be able to pull it up.
There it is. Come
Where?
on, bring them up.
Wait, what is that? Is that on like Apple Music or Mutes? Apple
Apple
Spotify?
Podcast, yeah.
Apple Podcast.
And it's on Spotify as well.
Okay, I'm a Spotify guy. Are you guys Spotify guys or are you Apple?
Spotify.
I actually
Yeah.
use both. It just depends on what I'm listening to, which I know that doesn't make
Interesting.
any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've got like my favorite saved on Apple, but I don't have my favorite saved with.
Yeah, man. It's hard to do. I understand.
You-
Sometimes.
So people can
Shut
drop
your
comments like
You
on
just stop it right now.
on your
can-
podcast
yeah.
on Apple.
You can't
Podcasts.
you can't comment on Spotify, but you can on Apple. So if you want to show
Yeah,
love,
that's
or if
right.
you want to hate
Yeah.
massively,
There we go. Let's get a hater in the mix. I think
420 PPs in there.
yeah,
This podcast is
420
awful.
PPs. I think we actually do have one star review though. We got
Do
like
we?
we've got like 120
Dang, man.
5-star reviews, but we have one star. So
what was
if
the
it-
reasoning behind?
It was me.
I think that's 420 PPs.
No way.
Well, it very well could be. Or no, excuse me. I love PPs 420.
Don't give him any ideas, man. He's gonna go make alt accounts and just.
Dude, he's gonna
bring you
make
guys
those accounts
down
and
on-
burn our houses down.
Man,
The kids will not
I don't know
eat.
about that. My kids will be eating no matter what.
That's a friggin' fact, man.
Gosh darn
Even
it.
after you fire me, I'm still gonna help you make money. I don't care. We're gonna go to West Palm and move friggin' product, baby.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
Oof.
Yeah, I guess this is a good time. Nobody's probably watching at this point. This is like the hardcorest of hardcore fans
Gosh,
are still with
yeah,
us.
for sure.
But in fact, I'm not even going to talk about it. It's too late in the podcast. But you leaving.
No, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, now we're just leaving people on a massive cliffhanger now.
Yeah, well,
The 18 people that are still listening are just like, what? Badge is leaving? That's right, folks. He's leaving.
no,
Really
not,
soon.
Not leaving. I'm just
Well.
taking a different role.
I bet you drop a video that says I'm leaving LOJO.
Well, that's different, man. My kids are hungry too.
Dude, you better make that video.
Oh, I'm going to.
I'm
you-
dropping a
you've
video
got to.
reacting to your video.
Yeah,
better.
Exactly.
On leaving LOJO.
I can't believe Ayo left LOJO.
Yeah.
We'll just make a huge deal. We'll just fake a fight and just make a huge deal about it, and get
Yeah.
all the clout just rolling
then
around,
just
and
the
then we'll
next
be like,
week film as if nothing happened.
just never talk about it ever again.
Have a boxing match.
That's a freaking podcast. Is a conversation we had with a YouTuber who challenged me to a boxing match.
Somebody challenged you to a boxing match?
Yeah, and they were pretty confident they were going to beat my ass too.
Was it a fishing YouTuber?
Yeah.
Yes, but that's all I can say.
Yeah, we'll talk about it another time.
Wait,
That's
wait,
all
wait,
I can
wait,
say.
wait. Oh, dude, so
You're-
okay.
you're
I was gonna guess,
your
but I'll
wheels
guess
are
after.
turning. Your
Yeah.
wheels are turning.
I think
don't know
I
if-
think I know who it is.
Yeah, either you know or you have no idea. So I'm not sure. You might actually.
Are they clouded up or
I
they have
can't-
no
I can't-
subscribers?
I can't go
No,
anymore.
we can't tell you
I
yet.
can't say
We
anymore.
can't tell you yet.
Dang
We got to
it,
wrap this
man.
thing.
This is like 20 questions.
We
If I
gotta
answer
wrap
like
this
2 more
thing.
questions,
Are
you're
you
gonna know who
gonna
it
do
is.
it though, or would you do
No,
it?
no.
He's
Okay.
training hard. It's coming up soon.
Yeah, I'm freaking training, baby.
Yeah.
No, I think the whole boxing match thing. I think it's just,
It's played
Can we
out.
be honest? It's been overdone. Like it's
played
There's
out.
still people making millions of dollars doing it, but
Yeah.
they're the level that I am. It just seems stupid. Like
Yeah.
I'm 34, 33. I don't even know how old I am. I am way
You
too
probably have
old.
to be a sellout to do a boxing match.
Yeah, fact.
I'd say.
I'd
That's
like
a
to
money
box
move.
that guy. If that guy wants to box, I will do that 100% free. I will pay for that guy to come to box.
Dude, I would.
Are you talking
I would,
about 420 PP?
I'm talking about
You'd box
I
all
love-
420 of them PPs, wouldn't you?
correct. Yes, I would pay for that match. In fact, and I would train for that match.
Yeah,
So,
wow.
you know. But here's the thing about haters: they're most of the time cowards. So
Yeah,
that's
wow.
one of them things.
We've
that-
probably met 420 PP in person before, and he's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" You know, like,
Can I get a picture?
I
Yeah.
always think that. I'm
Yeah.
always like,
Have
I
we
wonder
met
if
420
I've ever
PP
seen
And
before.
what if this mother fricker's 11 and a half?
probably is.
Yeah, think about
Yeah.
that,
11
man.
and a half. Oh my
11 and a
God.
half.
Can
Just
you?
fresh out of
How much
sixth
trouble would I
grade.
get in for boxing an 11-year-old?
I think that's illegal.
I did
Well,
last
no, I
weekend.
know,
Nobody
but I mean,
cared.
but how? But like, what
How
kind of
many
jail
years?
time am I looking at here? It's my first offense, and I could always, I mean, I'm a damn veteran.
Jesus,
Yeah.
man, I don't think veterans
Damn
can get away
veteran.
with child abuse because that's 100% child abuse.
What if the child attacked you though? Because that's what I'm going to tell the
You
police.
got to push
officer.
off, push off, push
Wait,
off.
so if they like hit you like 3 times, and you can just go.
Well, I'm going to say
in on
it
them.
was a dark alley, and I didn't know. I mean, if you're attacked in a dark alley, are you supposed to ask the person for an ID, or are you going to defend yourself? Right? See, now we're building a good case. See?
Yeah, I mean,
See, now we're freaking going here.
I
so.
guess so. I mean,
Right. I mean,
I don't agree with any of this. So,
he's not 11. He's definitely 18. Therefore, legal.
yeah, he's 18. He's probably got some severe physical issue. Probably in a wheelchair. But yeah, you go ahead. Beat the heck out of him, LOJO. You sick frick.
I'm sick. Okay, this son of a bitch has said way too many things.
Just kidding.
No, it doesn't bother me though. It's fine. It really doesn't. It's fun to talk about.
It
It's
is
fun
fun.
to talk about, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that guy's comments in like literally months. But
Well, I
then
saw it
like
2
I
years ago, so.
but see that's what got all these memories riled up in my mind is us talking about it. But in all reality, I haven't really even noticed this person at all. So
Yeah. It
What
was
I-
just a good podcast topic, to be honest,
yeah,
buddy.
what I
But-
do notice, what we all notice, is the hundreds and thousands of great comments that we get. That's what we notice.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
that's what pushes us to keep making content,
Yep.
content that you guys want to see. That's the reality of it. We pay way more, if not all of our attention, to the positivity that we get. That's what drives
That's
everything.
that's probably the sole driving factor of my whole entire YouTube channel. Is
Exactly.
Just seeing like just 100 comments in the first minute of like people there like ready to.
yeah, they're
ready
just
to
stoked
watch
that
or-
you
yeah.
dropped the video.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
their whole day is now focused on that. So
Yeah.
that's the coolest part
because
about it.
it's like when we drop videos, it makes their day, which in return makes my day because it's making their
Yeah,
day.
dude.
Yep.
That's a fact.
So,
man.
and I think too, like I used to watch like some people on YouTube, and it used to be like my night after school or whatever. I go watch them.
Question?
Yeah, he was one of
Okay.
my favorites.
Gotcha.
You
You
know?
gonna bleep this or you gonna leave it?
It's up to you. What do you want,
I
Zeddy?
don't care. I don't know.
I mean, I don't.
I'll
care
ask
either.
you tomorrow when you've got some sleep and sobered up. Yeah,
I didn't say anything. I was just asking who it was. That's all it was.
That's
I just
fine.
watch like gaming YouTubers.
Oh,
like,
okay,
I-
that's
I
right.
don't
You
know.
were into gaming at
Yeah,
one time. I
yeah.
forgot.
I probably should have been a gaming YouTuber instead of fishing YouTuber. But anyways, here
We
we
used
are.
to joke about that back when we were sweating our.
It's not gonna be a joke
what's
after
off.
when fall comes and that new game comes out. I'll probably make a second channel. Anyways,
You better.
You should.
Yeah.
Definitely should.
What was I even saying? Oh yeah, it used to make my day when people like I would like idolize YouTubers, and that's what made me want to be a YouTuber.
Nope.
And then it's cool to think that like some people are like mini norms
Yeah.
that are
Right.
like 14, 15 that like get pumped to see like our videos, and then it makes their day. It's like
Yeah.
their childhood is like us.
Yeah.
Which is like weird to think.
That blows my mind. I can't
It is
fully.
very weird.
Yeah, I can't fully understand
Weird in a
that.
good way. Like
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
I used
Steve
to always.
Irwin was like my childhood, and then
Oh, yeah, that was-
we're like some people's childhood, which is just weird to think because
Yeah.
we're
Which is
YouTubers.
very
but-
odd because we're
Yeah.
and the three of us are just we are like the most unself-centered YouTubers and like
Yeah.
non-egotistical that I've met.
Yeah.
Like the three of us, I could name a handful of other people that I work with who are just there's no ego. Jiggin.
Yeah, Jiggin's a
Jiggin with
goat.
Jordan's a great
a
example
bro.
of somebody who's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
had massive success, but is really just down to earth.
Yeah, very down to
There's a
earth.
couple other people out there. There's not many, I'll tell you that. There's a lot of people with the egos just the size of their head, and it just
Just
you
getting
can't.
5,000 subscribers and all of a sudden think that they're
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just
I can't wait till I hit 50K. You boys don't know what's coming.
Oh, you gonna drop some fire on them?
No, I'm just my ego.
Oh,
It's going through the roof.
got you.
Through the frickin' roof, man.
I can't wait, man.
Self-made, getting tattooed on my back.
Self-made, baby. Well, don't worry. 420 PPs will remind you that you were working for me.
Dude, no, you weren't. You worked for LOJO for a year.
Yeah. See, I've been telling him like once he goes out on his own, even if he has like, let's say he has massive success, right?
yeah.
There will always be people that say, "Yeah, but you were LOJO's cameraman."
Same thing
and
with
that's
Perrick
why-
and John B. Everybody says it's the
That's
Perrick, even though he
ex-
has
it-
800,000 subs. Like
Yeah.
it's just
That's what people said to Jiggin forever about D Almighty.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
D Almighty was your best friend, so he built your like
Yeah.
he's always gonna to a lesser extent, maybe later on down the road, but he's gonna be under my shadow for a long time because it's just you
Yeah.
can't shake it. Even though
Yeah.
he's doing all the damn work and doing it and doing what you gotta do to succeed in this industry, but he's still gonna get
Yeah.
that. No matter how far he gets, He just like
It's
you're gonna get,
inevitable,
yeah.
and I get, oh well, Guggen, you were just riding Guggen dick. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
like, what does that even mean? You know what I mean? Like,
But the
Yeah.
the thing is, if 100,000 people think that I was straight from LOJO, it's prostate. You know what I mean?
God,
I'll blink. I'll.
I mean, I don't care.
Okay.
Dude, you're funneling the hell out of that mic. You're pulling a LOJO over there. Well, see, this is normally how I do, and then I'd like get all these sounds in there,
Yeah.
and he's
Do
just
the
like,
do.
stop. But
Look,
now you're
basically,
funneling.
I was just gonna say is I don't really care because
About me?
No, dude. Jesus. I don't care if people think that about me
Okay.
because
That you were under my shadow.
Yeah, like I'm doing what I love to do. My passion is to make videos. You guys are like really good friends, and my wife's hot, so frick that.
Yeah, it's like, why should you care that you had? Okay, you could call it good fortune that you started working for me, but you shouldn't be penalized. What's happening? Where are you going?
That's a very heavy penalized.
It just threw me off that you're like getting up, taking your earphones. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why didn't you tell me so I could stop talking? Well, I have no idea what I was saying or what even is happening.
I don't know what's going on either. I just want to snuggle with AO tonight. We get to share the same bed for the first time, and I'm super pumped.
Yeah.
Did you bring my pillow? Did you bring my pillow?
I did. I actually,
Nice.
I've slept with it the week that you left it with me. It's
Okay.
I traded my pillow out for your pillow.
Okay.
Damn.
The pillow's very special to me.
Just don't say what brand it is, because they haven't paid us yet.
Okay. Well,
You're trying to get a pillow sponsorship?
Hey, look, man, the kids got to freaking eat, okay?
yeah.
Kids are hungry. I can feel it.
Yeah.
So
That pillow's my
Yeah.
good luck pillow, man. For real.
he was hounding me about getting this pillow from you when I went to go see you.
Lost
And
my
of course,
V card on that
I
pillow.
I forgot.
On it?
Oh,
Just the pillow.
here we go. And on that note, we always know when it's time to wrap up because somebody's going to lose their faculties. Nope, normally it's me, but Badge has just completely
Sorry,
lost
man. I'm sorry.
his
I
faculties.
haven't slept in 3 days.
So, yeah. We're going to wrap this one right here, guys. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube, you're hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, all that good stuff. If you're listening to us on whatever platform, make sure you subscribe, follow, or whatever the process is. Leave us a review. Leave us a comment. Just get in there and give us something. Just give us something.
Yeah, it's
You know.
something.
Something.
Give
Hit
us
us
some
with a hate
positivity. Yeah. Hit us with a fake hate comment, and we'll read it on the next podcast. If I can ever get service, which is just going to be... We're going to have to get comments beforehand and screenshot them,
Yeah,
man,
that's-
which I
yeah.
never think to do that. I could just walk out there and be able to do it, but in
Right.
this building, this is like a middle of the earth metal surrounded, like...
It's a meditation building.
Yeah.
There's no
just-
phone service. You must focus within.
But anyways, thank you guys for giving us support. As always, 99% of you guys are just awesome. The rest of y'all, oh man.
Frick off.
Yeah, I was just about to say the real thing, but yeah, exactly. So, anyways, love you guys. Thank you for watching. Until next time, we are out of here.
Peace.
I hate fishing with LOJO.